Warning: the following game is rated M for mature for the following reasons of blood and gore, partial nudity, and violence. The commentary partly reflects upon that aspect, containing vulgar language, swearing, and of course, more swearing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Ghost Dragon Gaming. My name is Mr. Terminator.
I'm Daydreamer to Soul, your lovely narrator in this fun-filled journey.
Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered.
Yeah!
Last time we explored,
Lucille.
Wulasil, the city that is sinking into the, blacky inky abyss. This time we're,
leveling up and going further, as well as going to that tower that Termin found locked and then decided to throw his life away for forfeit.
That's not going to go away anytime soon now, is it?
Right.
Right.
Be honest with me, where would you be right now in this game if not for my guidance?
Probably still probably around the Undead Parish, maybe?
No, there's no way to be that far back. Come on, have some more faith in yourself.
And Orlando, maybe?
A bit better, I guess. I feel like you'd be able to find your way through there eventually, though, wouldn't you?
Maybe. Whoa, you are a big guy.
He's giant.
Saint Ed.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
Purchase stuff from him. You can buy shit from him. Homeward bone, prison stone, a hello carving, and a thank you carving. Wait, press square quickly. So, head carved of arch trees by Grow. In his imprisonment, Grow imparts an emotion to each and every completed carving, which helps him achieve personal enlightenment. When a head is disturbed, it speaks, reflecting the emotion conferred to it. The head says, "Thank you. Have another look." Is this not a face of gratitude?
I can't really tell that's a face.
Go up. Pick up that one there. The head says, "Hello. Have another look." Do you sense the amicability in its eyes? They're only 5 souls each, too. I usually like to buy them for fun. Now, if you recognize his name, do you recognize it at all from anything? The Hawkeye ring.
Oh,
Another one of Gwyn's knights.
Wait, how the heck does the ring fit our fingers as well as his?
Technically speaking, it didn't really go on his finger. It's probably like a necklace with a ring on it.
Oh.
So there's a probability with that one.
Just like Gwyn wasn't having the rings made and then the blacksmith sees him just like, I messed up.
Like, he could have told me he was a giant. Alright, let's move on with this man. We can talk with him.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast. There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
That's all he really has to say right now. We can go back to and talk to him later on, especially when we go to fight against a certain boss. We want to fight that certain boss now or later?
Which do you recommend?
You can fight him later or you can fight him now, either or. It's no difference to me.
We're taking care of it either way.
Yeah.
Might as well now.
Okay then, go down that ladder. And you remember that one ravine that you kept wanting to go down, no matter how many times I kept telling you to go left across that one bridge to then speak with Chester? We're going down there now.
Okay. Oh, we also forgot to put our fire back on. Hold on.
What fire? Nah, you don't really need it.
You don't?
In case you've forgotten, we never really used the pyromancy anyway. We mostly just used against the slimes in the sewer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why not just have some light for the situation here?
Alright, so it was this way.
No.
Right.
Genius. No.
Sorry.
Ah.
Okay, so the ravine is this way.
Uh-huh. And he can be topped. Left.
Right, there we go.
Now, there will be something behind you, just to warn you.
What?
Go down. No, I mean, but go down there.
Go down this way.
You might have aggroed the thing that's down further, to be honest. Dog. That caused bleed. What's new though, right?
Here, troll. See, what do we got? Okay. Now the other way.
Out of curiosity, does this river seem at all familiar?
I mean, we're in the dark garden, so...
Keep walking and all will be clear to you momentarily.
Is this leading down to where the Hydra was?
Yes, sir.
Spare? Try sniper, need giant.
Now, if you would also please look down. Oh, and dragon. Now, if you would also please look down. Yes, you are correct. This was the spot in which that you fought against that Hydra. And if you take note, further back on the left, that's basically where the Hydra would be in the future.
So the lake isn't filled yet.
Nope.
Dang. There's a ladder.
You can also drop down on the right there.
Drop down. Oh, hello.
Missed.
And it's gone.
What's new?
And it's not like we needed the Twinkling Titanite anyway.
It's nice to have, though.
Alright, so...
You want to get the shinies?
Okay.
Also, there's fire. Fuck! Run to the ladder. So that's Palameet's arena. That's her, or his, or their arena. If you notice, they're flying.
I'm surprised the health bar didn't come up.
Because, technically speaking, they're not a boss right now.
What's that mean?
If you would also please go back to Hawkeye so we can talk with him.
Should I just homeward back, or
Up to you.
yeah, we'll save Ryan some effort.
I guess. So, thoughts about Calamine.
That was some powerful fire.
Fun fact, by the way, his fire doesn't entirely deal fire damage. It's magical damage.
Oh, great.
Yeah, how funny is that?
That would explain why the flames are black.
No, there's black fire out there. Not exactly just magical.
Well, this particular kind is.
Tomorrow, is Black Dragon posing the duress?
Yes.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yes.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
It's even a bigger one standing.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
The reason why it's called Hawkeye.
Did it even though he's blind?
He's not entirely blind, just his vision's very fuzzy.
Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands.
So here's the context here. Hawkeye did down the beast, but Calamine has a lot of black magic behind him.
Knighthood's
Or her.
last calling.
Why are you constantly Gesundheit?
I think I've explained it beforehand to you. I guess I'll remind you again quickly. The body shape of Calamine is more feminine. However, in the game, it is confirmed that Calamine's a he. So that's why I keep going back and forth a lot.
Okay.
Mostly because of the slender neck, the thin, long neck, and the, if we will, wide hips of him.
I mean, there are some guys out here that have more feminine features. Could that not be the same with dragons?
Depends, really. The thing is, I don't entirely really know, so I'm not going to fully assume.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But yeah, Calamine is down temporarily. And the context lore behind it is that if we don't go to fight it, Calamine would potentially regain the ability of flight, and then torch Hawkeye.
Hmm.
I can't say more in regards to Calamine until after we beat him, though.
Alright then. And you have no, like, reservations about this?
I'm fine. Why would I
Alright.
not be opposed to this?
I mean, you're a dragon.
Okay, and You're part human, aren't you? You seem to have no reservations fighting against humans.
Yes. Alright, fair enough. Just making sure, man. Okay. Where are they?
To the right. All the way down there. There's Calamine. You wanna go, yeah, you don't wanna take that head on, trust me.
Yeah, I figured.
Out of it. On top of that, you're now afflicted with an effect for a while.
What is it?
It doubles damage.
Oh, great.
Remember I said it doubles damage?
I thought I would have been able to, I don't know, roll through it, but...
No. It's magical fire. If you want to avoid getting hit by that, you want to run to the left. Test roll.
Hey, the effect's gone.
Fun fact, if you manage to cut off Calamine's tail, you get a pretty interesting tail up. You want to run away from that.
Working on it. Okay, so this is a...
Alright, so what have you learned?
This is not a fight where I want to lock on.
You can lock on, yeah. You just need to learn his moves.
Yeah.
Take note. Let's start from the basics, shall we? Calamine fly up in air. What should you do?
Run.
And unlock, disengage the lock on.
Yeah.
You can better your run away.
Yeah, I'm worried that lock-on's not going to be too useful in this battle, like with some of the others.
Tip number 2. If fire is being breathed from in Calamine's way, left to right, what do?
Run to the right.
To their right, not your right.
Yes.
This way, you avoid taking the fire damage. Now, you could roll through it, but the problem was that you mistimed your roll.
Okay.
You would literally, if you want to roll through that fire, you have to literally do it on the very last pixel frame before it touches you to roll through it.
Alright.
It's timing sensitive.
Alright, attempt number 2. And we can't just cheese it by shooting arrows up here because they're over there.
Yep, Dev's thought about it. And if you try climbing up the ladder and you don't get killed by Calamine,
It'll just go back to that alcove.
The Dev really thought hard on Calamine.
Also, why do you keep calling it Calamine and not Calamine?
Calamine meat?
I was trying to.
You don't necessarily need it. If anything, it's just harder to get than anything else.
Because the tail is typically up high. Fuck.
Way up higher. You can lock on, It helps it make it easier to block. You know that? You just don't want to stay locked on for everything.
Right. Ooh, okay, that one was lucky.
Dead.
Damn it. Okay, lunge and fire. I learned that one.
So is that what you learned?
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause I got to you before you asked that question that time.
Well, I already see Ryan's pain for this episode. Have fun, Ryan.
Yep.
Well, okay then. Ryan, what do you think about that travesty? Yeah. You didn't know dogs can just fall through the earth?
Well, they're in the back rooms now.
Maybe the dog is that one weird dog creature in the back room?
Maybe.
I could see it. Alright, here we go. Once again with feeling. Take 3. See how far this one goes. Oh, you want some souls.
Oh, right.
I'm asking you want your souls or do you not care about them?
No, I want them.
Run.
Come on, come on, come on!
You! Paladin is like, fuck you. Personally, I mostly say Calamine because, getting back onto that question though.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at Calamine and it's just kind of, in regards to what this dragon is, it just feels a bit like, I wouldn't say barbaric, you get my point though.
Like,
It's like calling him a meathead, or like a blockhead, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, he's very magical.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck. It's probably just a personal preference thing. I know there's probably some people in the comment section who are going to be crying about me calling him Calamine. I'm just like, whatever. What have you learned?
That time... heal faster.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Was this 4 or 5?
4. I believe at least. Ryan, what number are we on right now? Thanks. Can definitely get to you right now. It's gonna definitely be more attempts made on this than Notorious.
Maybe. We'll see.
What do you mean maybe? It is.
How do you know?
Didn't you do like take Notorious on in like 3 attempts and 1 on the 3rd one?
I don't think it was... Oh, wait, okay, my bad. I mixed up the bosses in my head.
Which one?
But,
Don't tell me you confuse Notorious with the Sanctuary Guardian.
no.
Who?
Ornstein.
Okay, that one I can kind of see. We're not gonna find Ornstein at all in this DLC, by the way.
Oh, shit, Joel.
He's busy in Outer Orlando guarding the snow. And dead.
Okay, come on, hurry up!
Nope. Calamine's like, fuck you.
Just walking it's enough to catch up to me. This is...
It's like a cat with a mouse. I can offer you a tip if you want on how to fight Calamine.
Okay, what is it?
Can you limbo with the dragon?
What?
Can you limbo with the dragon?
How is that tip gonna help?
I'm asking, can you do limbo with the dragon? Yes or fucking no?
I mean, maybe? I've never actually done so before.
You done that with Sif?
Oh. Yeah, but Sif didn't exactly stomp on me.
Or fly? Here's the thing, the reason why I call it limbo with the dragon, because you gotta watch Calamine's move. If you see Calamine begin flapping their wings, not wings,
Hello, I'm Marfud.
fucking run, basically. That's my tip for you on that one.
Okay.
But so long as you're relatively at Calamine's legs, you should be relatively fine, and not flame charge rope like that. So long as you're left.
Limbo with the dragon.
Brian, what have you learned? Exactly, Limbo with the dragon. Everyone say it.
I think Ryan found the title for this episode.
And Ryan, if you agree with me, then put banana peel over Termin's head.
Head.
Because yes.
I'm not the...
And if you don't agree with me, then throw a dodgeball at my character's face.
How much you want to bet he's just gonna do both?
Oh, it's very possible. Ryan's just like, you don't control me! And I'm just like, hey Ryan, how about your paycheck? Those 12 peanuts are looking very promising right now with something else.
Sorry, Polly!
Holy hell, the sass on this dragon. I really do think this is a she now because of that.
It is possible.
You don't want to roll backwards on that.
I was trying to run, but okay.
No, if you just roll to the side when they do that, you should be relatively fine. Now you're dead. The only reason why I knew that is because I've had that happen to me so many times.
This dragon.
Which one's worse, me or me?
At least you're not trying to kill me.
Yeah. So what have you learned?
Fire hot.
Magical fire at that.
Here we go again.
You know, what's the highest fast forward speed Ryan can go actually? I forget.
I think 12.
12? Wow, that's kind of fast. he is. Yeah, on top of that, sorry Ryan if you're getting ear damage from Calamine's attack. Oh. That's a lot of damage.
Thank you, Phil Swift.
Carboil!
How the hell am I supposed to avoid that one?
Roll to the side. So what have you learned? Words, please. Words, not mumbling.
What you just told me.
So how's your anger feeling?
Oh, it's boiling over.
Don't worry, you're approaching the 5 stages of grief, okay, man?
Yeah, and I'm stuck on anger.
You're stuck on the middle between anger and what was it again? What comes after anger? Not bargaining. Bargaining's earlier.
Depression.
That's it. Don't worry, when you finally accept the things,
No, wait. It was denial, then anger, then bargaining.
then bargaining, okay. And then depression.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to the bargaining state yet. Oh, now he's standing up, folks. This should be interesting. What?
I will reach into the game and strangle that dragon myself if I have to.
Yeah, good luck. I don't think you got big enough hands for that.
I can code myself bigger.
So what have you learned?
The dragon is cheap.
I wouldn't say cheap, just very strong. So, still on anger?
Yes. Ah! Why does that noise last so long?
I don't know.
Drink, drink, drink.
Do you need drink?
I'd actually
Might be able to walk.
don't, I'm not finishing that sentence. The most bewitching.
No, walk me through your.
No, I'm not finishing that sentence.
That was funny. I tried to stab the tail.
Why shouldn't I have? Stop. Didn't know the back legs could stomp too.
Oh, they can.
Okay. You're getting a bit extra sassy now that I'm getting colds.
Rocky. There you go. See what happens when you limbo with the dragon?
Yeah.
So you get the calamity ring. Open up that description of that ring, if you would, also, please.
Ring.
The calamity ring, by the way, people have received double damage. Press square. A ring enchanted by the orange eye of Calamy. The bringer of calamity. Double damage received by its wearer. A useless ring befitting of no finger. Best left unknown, or at least well hidden.
Why would anyone want this?
So believe it or not, this is linked behind a challenge run people do, where they'll do New Game Plus with the ring on the entire time. The second reason behind this is that, technically speaking, this is actually behind a mod someone made where your Estus flask is actually broken. And the only way to fix it is to kill Calamine, but you have Calamine's effect on you permanently without having a on your finger.
Sure. Oh, so what's that over there?
A chest.
Can we reach it?
Yeah. The water's shallow right now. Unlike what it will be in the future.
And okay, it's a safe chest.
This is the main reason why I want you to come down here, though.
Oh.
Exactly. Worth the risk.
Okay.
Plus, look at all the souls you got.
Oh, okay.
Well worth it.
All right. Yeah.
If you want, you can homeward back. And you can go up to Hawkeye himself and speak with him.
About the successful hunt.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely be happy. After all, as far as they're all concerned, Calamine was the last, if you will, of the everlasting dragons. Aside from the one that's down in Ash Lake, of course. But you get my point. That was the last one. Good job. Yeah, Calamine was mostly protecting herself or himself out of defense.
Why, thou hast defeated Calamite? Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon me. That beast will never take to the skies again.
Talk.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 80 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At thy twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
Off again.
This great bow, I shan't need it, with no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
He got his great bow.
But it's still right behind him.
Technically speaking, it's a duplicate in a sense.
Mhm.
One that we can use.
Huh.
Talk with him again.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Ullasil. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making.
Talk again.
If thine wish is to succeed poor Artorias and challenge the spread of the dark, then thou must face Manus, father of the abyss. The dark emanates from Manus himself. Even if this land shall expire, thou may be able to prevent further corrosion. But even so, one day the flames will fade, and only dark will remain, and even a legend such as thyself can do nothing to stop that.
Sounds bleak.
Talk again. Just make sure we got.
Do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
Is he talking about
The giant blacksmith in Anor Londo? Yeah.
Damn.
After all, who has Hawkeye's ring? Normally, the way how people get that ring, by the way, is that they kill the giant to get to the chest behind it. However, as you know, you're able to walk behind it by abusing the collisions to then access said chest.
Now, do not mistake.
He's done.
In truth, still.
Alright, you wanna level up and go to
Oh, proud human.
Isla so I can give off some lore about Calamine?
Sure. Should we use like the other souls in our inventory too?
If you
Or
want to, sure. So, what do you want to know about Calamine?
what was it doing here?
Well, Calamine, much like Seath, was a magical dragon in a sense. Not explicitly born without the everlasting scales, but did favor magic over anything else of the other.
Okay.
I suppose you could say Calamine and Seath were kind of like friends.
Hmm.
Essentially, Calamine's magic, though, as we see, the magic flames that Calamine has,
Mm-hmm.
there's a little bit more behind it. It's not just magical flames, but technically speaking, it's dark magical flames.
Ooh.
And Calamine's own scales, once everlasting, are corroded by the abyss, twisted and corrupted. The Calamine that we see, technically speaking, is still Calamine, but slightly corrupted by that abyss. It is partly unknown how bad the corruption is, if Calamine truly was still all there, or if Calamine was lost to the darkness within. But yeah. How do you feel about all that, huh? Yeah, I guess there's really no need to warp to Iowa. It's not much low behind Calamine.
Hmm.
I would like to point out something, though, in regards of Hawkeye. As you've noticed, Hawkeye is very well versed in regards of a bow and arrow, huh? Even when blind.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing with Hawkeye. Do you need that much more endurance? You're not really fat rolling right now with all the stuff you got on.
No, I was thinking more like stamina, so.
Yeah, I know, but you're doing good in stamina.
Alright,
You weren't really running dry.
Maybe a bit more vitality then, and
Always go Dex.
yeah, that should help too.
Take note, your halberd levels up along with your bow and arrow in regards of your dexterity. I want to tell you right now, that 24 you have your health at, that's technically speaking a sort of soft cap.
So no more health then?
Not really. You can get more health. I say technically speaking because it still will, you can still get good health values from it. But it will eventually start diminishing greatly.
Guardian Soul point in the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you press square on the Guardian so quickly, I want to point out something funny with it. So, it reads, Soul of the White-Winged Lion Sanctuary Watchkeeper, who dreaded the spread of the abyss. The Guardian exhibited traits of several animals, other than lions, suggesting that it was no ordinary beast, but rather closer to the beings known as demons.
Huh.
Now, it's funny, if you go up to Sif's Soul, we can see it mentions about gain amount of souls or create a unique weapon.
But it didn't say so for the Guardian Soul.
Because there is nothing we can transpose the Guardian Soul into.
So it's just useful for getting more soul.
They're having it as a little keepsake collection. I like using it as that.
Alright.
I'm a dragon by heart, man. I hoard.
Okay. Alright, so what next then?
Well, before you keep going on, because we're at the end of the episode right now.
Oh.
Yeah. We're almost at an hour.
For this episode alone?
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
One thing I want to quickly point out, though, in regards of Gwyn's knights. Ornstein and Snow, they're up at the Cathedral guarding it, right?
Yeah.
Artorias has been slain by us, tainted by the Abyss. If it will solve Kareem's thing, she's now going to, you know, eventually set up Artorias' actual grave mark. And stay by his grave for the rest of her life. And we have Hawkeye up top. Now the big thing with Hawkeye is that you've noticed about how he kept saying he's blind, right?
Yeah.
If you look at his helmet, it's caked and packed with moss. And Hawkeye mistakes himself for actually being blind.
So, if he just cleaned his helmet.
But he doesn't know. The reason why he doesn't know is because humans packed his helmet's eye holes with moss.
Why?
Let me put it to you like this. Kareem's weapons that we saw, the two daggers, she's an assassin. Plain and simple.
Okay.
She's not, if it will, a direct fighter of Gwyn. Under Gwyn's order, she does subterfuge and infiltrates, and assassinates any and all that Gwyn deems a threat.
Okay.
Artorias is his forward charge, the leader, if we will, of his knights. More so than Orenstein, and for obvious reasons. Artorias has an honest heart of gold. Anywhere the Abyss goes, he goes to seek and destroy it. Hence the reason why we find him here. But anywhere that Artorias shows up, people get scared for obvious reasons. For if he shows up, the end of their city's bound. Under Artorias' orders, for example, New Londo was sealed and flooded, with all the inhabitants locked inside, and no one given any form of freedom. Rather harsh. Artorias didn't spare anyone in there, by the way. Men, women, children, babies. In case you've forgotten, one of the ghosts, there's two different ghosts in there, the wraiths, and in their arm is a baby. Yep. Why? In regards of Ornstein, Ornstein was the fast assaulter, his spear being capable of downing dragons and men alike, if ever ordered to. And lastly, with Grow, sure, he could knock a dragon clean out of the sky, or become a form of artillery against an entire army if they ever did try to charge Anor Londo. Remember the occult people?
So are they the ones who...
Potentially, yeah. To put it simply, Gwyn's knights aren't knights entirely by virtue, but out of strength, out of their talent. And we see that Hawkeye himself, he laments to himself, carving away. He's kind of retired, and has kind of accepted his own stuff. It's possible that he's come to realize that it's moss that's over his eyes, but at this point he just kind of given up. He's old anyways. Notorious, well, we see Notorious. Which, Artorias, while yes, he did some fucked up shit, the Abyss is a nasty thing, and Artorias knows this well. To even allow one individual touched by the Abyss to run free in the world is to risk another Ulusil, as we see here. A city sinking into the Abyss as darkness threatens to cover the whole world. You've seen the residents of Ulusil, their bloated heads, the screams that they give off, and the manic laughter. It's not the best fate for anything. So even though Artorias did some fucked up shit, he's still technically speaking right. In regards of Kareem, she mostly hunted those of the occult wars. And technically speaking, after Artorias' death, she mostly kind of just clung to his grave, keeping watch, cleaning it, and tending to it along with Sif. And then technically speaking, there's Smo and Ornstein. Smo wanted to be a knight too. And as we can see with Gwyn, he doesn't pick people out of virtue.
You take them out of strength.
And Smo was incredibly strong. But the only reason why Gwyn never gave him the position and made him an executioner is because of his unhealthy obsession with eating those that he beats. To Gwyn, that's where he drew the line in regards to who can or cannot be a knight. And think about it just for a second. After we're done here in Ulusil, Gwyn doesn't really have any knights left. All he has left is Ornstein, who spent the rest of his days guarding the cathedral. So there's that. Alright, well that does it for this episode, everyone. Not really so much lore on Calamine, but rather on the knights that hunted dragons. Scary, ain't it?
A bit.
What's your thoughts on the matter? Ten seconds.
Don't think it was an easy decision for Artorias to make on the new Londo.
Yeah. You're not wrong. There's cut content that people have found of dialogue that Artorias would have been saying when you found him down there, when you find him inside of Usul here, which he expresses regret for being unable to beat Manus and sadness for all those that he failed. Alright, well, we'll see you all in the next episode, everyone. Until then, do me a huge, huge favor. Keep your souls.
See you next time.
Bye!